Hey, how's it going? Kenny here, and welcome back to Non-League to Giants. And up in today's episode, we have two games at home to Bromley and away to Morecambe. And the season is still going very, very well so far. As you can see here, 10 games played so far. We've won 9, drew 1, and we've still lost not a single game in the season so far. So we are still absolutely flying since the last episode there. We have lost games, but both of them have been in the Papa John's Trophy and the Carabao Cup. We're 4 points clear at the top over Walsall, but we're 9 points clear of Doncaster in fourth position there. Obviously in League 2, 3 teams go up automatically other than 1 in the Van Aram National there. So 9 points clear of Doncaster in 4th is a considerable one. Still very, very early days, of course. Only 10 games in. You can't really start thinking about promotion until, after the Christmas period, I guess you can say. But the early signs are looking very, very bright indeed. Got Bromley at home first, who are the team who actually got promoted up with us from the Van Aram National last season. Sitting in 9th place currently, looking a bit like a goal threat, it has to be said. Scored lots of goals this season so far, Bromley. And then we're away to Morecambe, who are sitting 13th in the league. So 2 very winnable games here today, but also 2 kind of tricky games, both lingering around that top half finish position currently, so not the most easiest games in the world. I've actually strengthened the team since the last episode as well. A new midfielder has joined us. His name is Ryan Trevitt, joined us on a free transfer. He actually played for Brentford, I believe. Yeah, Brentford. I'm pretty sure I see his name pop up coming off the bench for Brentford in this weekend's FA Cup games, I believe, or against Liverpool. Somewhere recently, I'm sure I saw his name. Unfortunately, for Brentford fans, he doesn't turn out as good in FootballManager 2023, as you can see here, playing for us in League 2. But he's joined us on a free transfer, squad player, 21 years of age, so could still get a bit better yet. So it's a very good signing, as you see here. For his role was Mazzala. He's just got a lot of 11 and 12s going about, so that's pretty good there, pretty good. I quite like the sign of him. So since the last episode, we remained unbeaten in the league at least. First of all, we beat Grimsby 1-0 away from home after beating Stevenage 4-1 on the episode there. Remained Mundell with a goal in the 17th minute, that was nice. We did drop points for the first time in the season after that though. With quite a fortunate draw against Swindon, it has to be said. We were quite poor in this game, and if any team deserved to win it, Swindon did. We went 1-0 up, through Mundell in the 29th minute, undeservedly so. But they got their rightful goal in the 47th minute to make it 1-1, so not too much of a bad draw there, away to Swindon. Despite playing poorly, I'm quite happy with that draw there. Away to Swindon is obviously a tricky game at this level, and also we didn't deserve the draw, so to get a draw in a game that we didn't deserve anything out of, I'm quite happy with that. Obviously the performance weren't great, but it did get better after that. We beat Accrington 2-0 at home in the next game though. Emerson and Mundell on the score sheet again in that game. We then played Bradford away, which is another tricky game. Got a good result there. Emerson with a late goal in the 85th minute. That was very, very nice. Unfortunately, we lost at home at Oxford 2-0 in the Papa John's Trophy second group game, despite dominating the game actually. They're playing the League 1 Oxford, but we were by far the better team in the game, and they were extremely lucky to score 1 goal in the game, let alone 2. Marcus Force with 2 of the goals there, both the 2 goals should I say, but that was really unlucky. We should have won that game, at least got a draw, so I was disappointed. We then beat Cheltenham at home though, 2-0 before the episode to get 3 wins in a row in the league and 3 clean sheets in a row as well. Oliver Ira with 2 late goals in that game, so it's been a brilliant start to the season, even other competitions as well. We lost 2 games at home to Portsmouth in the Carabao Cup first round, at home to Oxford 2-0 in the Papa John's Trophy. But in both those games, we were very unlucky. Against Portsmouth, we went 1-0 up in that game, and it was 1-1 in the score sheet until Macari got sent off, and we lost the game 4-1. And against Oxford, we were another League 1 team. We were very unlucky to lose that game 2-0. So far this season, all the performances have been good. Swindon away was the worst performance, but we still got a draw at that game. So very, very positive signs at the start of the new season here, but of course it's still very, very early days. Also, a bit of news about the job hunting front. I'm still yet to receive a job interview or any sort of link to a job. Scunthorpe, Havant and Waterlooville are available. There's managers available for those 2 teams, but of course I'm not going to drop down a division for those 2. I'm really looking for... My ambition personally is to get to a championship team, but I don't know if that's possible, to be honest. I think the next step might be a League 1 team, but one team I am eyeing up, Portsmouth, a team we've lost to this season already, but their manager, Robert Prosinecki, has been under pressure throughout the entire season, basically. So I'm keeping a close eye on that one. His job status is insecure, so that might be a job. If it does become available, I'll definitely apply for jobs. So I'm getting a little bit restless now because I'm not getting linked to any jobs or getting any job interviews. So I'm going to start applying for jobs. I already applied for a couple of jobs at the start of the season. One of them was Coventry, and I don't remember the other one. So Portsmouth, I'm definitely eyeing up that job position there. Prosinecki's under a lot of threat. Other than that, there's not really anything else about insecurity-wise. A couple of League 1 teams here I'd definitely consider as Huddersfield, MK and Rotherham. I'd probably take them, to be fair. Obviously, depending on the club vision, etc. I'll only take it if it makes sense to me, shall we say. But these 3 as well, Definitely could eye up these three as a possibility of applying for those jobs. They're probably more realistic than the Portsmouth position, but that is the one I've certainly got my eye on. But who knows if I'll get it or not. Let's hopefully we do. Hopefully one of these managers lose a job soon. I can move on from Dover. It's still going really, really well, but I think it's time for me to take the next step in this journey here. Anyway, let's get to the first game at home to Bromley. As I said, both of us got promoted this season. Us finishing first, them from playoffs. They started off really well this season as well. Alexander, I mentioned him in last episode there. He's actually scored I don't know how many goals he scored, but he's top goal scorer in the league so far this season, and he's doing really, really well. In terms of the team sheet for today's game though, got Isted in goal, who started off the season really consistently. I was looking for a new goalkeeper at the start of the season, but Isted has done really well. Couldn't find a goalkeeper, but Isted's proven that we don't need one right now. 7.16 in his first 5 games. Makari as well. He's a new signing here. He's done really well at the start of the new season. 7.14, really, really solid. Araujo as well, putting a couple of man-of-match performances. He's looked absolutely brilliant at this level, has to be said. Nelson and Dinzei, definitely consistent. Dinzei, 7.64. Best player of the season so far, I believe, his average rating there. Charters has been slow at the start of the new season here, but he did start the season injured, so I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. He hasn't got quite up to his fully match fitness yet, but after this game, hopefully he will be. Mundell and Roberts. Roberts has been outstanding so far this season. He's got 5 assists, I think. Yeah, 5 assists in 9 games in the league. That's actually exactly the same as last season, so he's really developed this season. Still only 19 as well, so definitely a great player at this level for us, Roberts. Mundell's done really well as well for 5 goals. Fantastic, actually. Beaumont Clark has been inconsistent, but hopefully we can see the better of him today. But he has been more good than bad, but a little bit inconsistent, has to be said. Same with Ira as well. Definitely inconsistent as well. Probably more so than Beaumont Clark, to be honest. But he did put in a man-of-match performance in the last game. There were 2 goals, so happy days. And Emerson up front, great player. Couple of games without goal, though, but 7 goals in his first 11 appearances here for us. He is flying. So Bromley at home. Can we make it another win in the season? Well, let's find out. Well, here we go. Well, Bromley are having a great start to the new season, but we're top of the league. I'm expecting a victory here today, I have to be honest. The next game away to Morecambe looks more tricky in my opinion. I'm scared of Alexander up front, but really we should be winning this game here. Early highlight here as well. Here's Bromley with the ball. Agbeji out to Ginnerly, who shoots. Oh my word, he almost lobbed the keeper there, which was ridiculous, but it hits the post. Well, 6 minutes in, we've got another highlight here. It's been a very lively start to the game. We're in Bromley's half, but they've got the ball. They kick it long when Nelson wins the header. Here's Roberts, got 5 assists so far this season. I said Araujo has been brilliant as well. Looks like a real threat down the left-hand side there. He plays into Iro. Just seemed too easy, didn't it? It just seemed too easy. Araujo with another assist and Iro with a goal. Iro come off the bench in the last game to get 2 goals, which was fantastic. And he's continued his goal-scoring form with another goal here today. Araujo with a lovely ball into Iro, but it just seemed too easy, that. Too easy. Anyway, no complaints needed. Please remember, guys, if you like this video, to hit that like button for me. It'd really help this video get seen by more people. And also, if you're new around here, consider hitting that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out, and you much appreciate as well. So while I talk, we've got another highlight here. Corner for Charters. Had a poor season so far. He crosses it in, though. But it's cleared, but only as far as Charters again. Giving acres of space there, but he wastes it by blasting the ball to the goal there. Well, very lively start to the match. It seems like a little bit of calm here for the last 7 minutes or so. We are dominating the early stages here, but it's only 1-0, so cannot get too carried away here. This first half has been dominated by us. Look at the match momentum here. We're by far the better team. We're here Bromley with a free kick opportunity. Nelson clears it, but Ginnerly's there to pick it up. Pass it to Watson, who kicks it long. Oh, my word. It's going to be a goal on it. Here's a goal. Any chance of offside there? Don't think so. Wow. I thought our first goal was easy. This goal was way too easy. Oh my word. George Alexander scores again. The man is absolutely flying this season. How is this allowed to happen? Look at that. That's ridiculous. If Alexander weren't there, his mate would have put it in the back of the net anyway, so that is ridiculous. Terrible, terrible. We still are the better team in the game, of course, but to be drawing the game 1-1 now and such a cheap goal to concede, their first shot on target is pathetic, really. Well, 5 minutes to go before half-time. It'd be nice to take the lead again before half-time. Here's Nelson, who kicks it into Iro. Lovely ball to Emerson. Hasn't scored in the last couple of games. Gone a bit wide there. Oh my word. Thought the deflection was going to lob the keeper there, but no, it doesn't. Oh, one last chance for half-time. Charters with a free kick. I didn't think... They say, don't shoot from there. Of course he's going to shoot from there. Terrible. Anyway, half-time 1-1. Cannot be too happy with that. By far the better team in the game, so we should be winning the game. Okay, here we go. Second half underway now. Decided to go a bit more positive at half-time, which hopefully will not backfire on me. Although Bromley have started off the better team in the second half, so it might do. Gone positive, focusing play down the wings as well. It just seems like the middle is way too congested in today's game. Anyway, Macari, I put him more forward as wing-back attack, and he had a shot on goal there. Not really what I'm putting him forward for, but if it led to a goal, I'd be happy with that. But still, it's 1-1 in the game, 30 minutes to go. Bromley are sitting so deep in today's game, it's crazy. So, trying to go for it in today's game, but Emerson is not really impressed today, unfortunately for us. Made a couple of changes half an hour to go here. Brought on Trevitt for replaced Munda, who's been alright today, and also taken off Roberts as well. And I brought on Obo for his debut actually today off the bench. And I've gone with a 4-4-2, and I put Emerson as a target forward there. So hopefully we can crack open this Bromley's defence again and take the lead in the game. We shall see. Got a bit more direct as well with Emerson playing up front as a target forward. Yeah, nothing I do is working here, it seems. Nothing is working at all, unfortunately. Final change of the game. You know what? I'm going to bring Sheriff on for Emerson there. Give him a chance, see what he can do. Emerson's had a poor game today, unfortunately, but Sheriff is more than capable. He's proven it so far. I think he's got 2 goals so far this season. I think he's started 1 or 2 games, so looking like quite a goal scorer, even though it's early days. But anyway, with 15 minutes to go here, oh my word, I was about to say Bromley might take the lead. They should have taken the lead. How they've missed that, I don't know. There should be 2-1 to Bromley right now. Very, very poor game, this. Very, very poor. At home here to Bromley. Yes, they're having a decent season, but being by far the better team in the game, we should be winning the game, really. Anyway, there's still time to win the game. Here's Beaumont Clark. The long ball forward to Iro. Lovely first touch. Get in. What a goal. Get in. It went in off the defender in the end, I think, but what a goal that was from Iro. What a ball as well by Beaumont Clark. And Iro, what a first touch. That was ridiculous. What's his first touch? Unbelievable. Just takes away from the defender. He kind of messes up his finish, to be fair, but he got lucky there. But that first touch was absolutely ridiculous. But we're 2 up in the game now. Can we hold on to this lead, though? Oh, no. Not with a free kick just outside the box, we can't. This is a guaranteed goal. I can't believe that hasn't gone in. I can't believe I've missed it. That must be literally the 1 in 100 of those free kicks just outside the box. It doesn't go in. It doesn't even hit the target. Okay, 99 times out of 100 they don't go in the back of the net, but they at least hit the target. Oh my word. I can't believe that missed. But anyway, great. Great news for us. Start time wasting now. Couple minutes to go. Can we hold on here? Get in. It looks like it. It looks like we did. Well, the second half wasn't quite as good as the first half, but we definitely deserved to win the game. We're definitely the better team in the game. A little bit lucky, though, it has to be said. A little bit lucky. Bromley missed a gilt-edged chance, 20 minutes before the end there. They should have scored. And also that free kick was a massive opportunity for them. But at the end of the day, the luck came with us again, and we won the game 2-1. We should have buried more chances, but we won the game in the end. Iro, again, the man of the match. He scored 2 goals in the last game. He scored 2 goals in this game as well. So he's starting to look like a great signing, isn't he? Good win in the end. Not the greatest of performances, it has to be said, but we won the game. So after that win, of course, we remain top of the league still. 6 points clear of Walsall now. We must have dropped points. They dropped points away to Leyton Orient, and also 10 points clear of Leyton Orient in 4th place. That is really nice. Up next, we've got Morecambe away, though, who are now climbed up to 9th in the league. So that's definitely a tricky game, but hopefully we can make it 2 wins out of 2 in the episode. Okay, here we are. Just 3 days later, we face Morecambe away from home. They're sitting 10th in the league now, so they're going down another place, but they're still having quite a decent season. But we are 14 points clear of them, so realistically, we should be fancying our chances here. Obviously, won 10 of the first 11 games of the season, so hopefully we can make it 11 out of 12 here today. Made 2 changes from the last game there. Unfortunately, Dinzei, he cannot play 2 games in the week, as I mentioned before. It's impossible for him to play 2 games in the week because of his 5 natural fitness, which is absolutely ridiculous. How is he even a footballer with 5 natural fitness? I have no idea. He's a pretty good one, though. He's the best centre back at the club, and he's absolutely flying, but unfortunately, he cannot play today. So we've got Carnu playing today at centre-back, which I'm nervous about because he's not very match fit, and the 2 games I have seen him in, he's been poor. Nelson's not fully fit either, but I can't play Maher with Carnu there as well because he's looked absolutely atrocious since he's played so far. 6.58 in 5 games this season. He looks like a bad signing. We have got Carnu playing today, though. Up front, another change as well because Emerson, 3 games without a goal now. He's gone a little bit inconsistent, so I'm giving Sheriff a game today because Sheriff is a good player. Let's see what he can do. Morecambe away from home. Can we make it 2 out of 2 in the episode here? Well, let's find out. Okay, here we go. Away to Morecambe. Tricky game, but hopefully we can get a positive result out of this one. Hopefully we can have a better performance as well. 4 minutes in, we've got another highlight. Well, the first highlight of the game, should I say. A bit similar to the last game there. It was a lively start, wasn't it? Morecambe with the ball, though. Carno, first we've seen from him in the game. Nervous about him, as I said. Here's Roberts. Looking for his 6th assist of the season. I brought in Sheriff for today's game in place of Emerson, and he started off brilliantly. First 5 minutes of the game, and we're 1-0 up already. Sheriff with the goal there. And Roberts with another assist, so... Lovely, lovely. Roberts had, I wouldn't say a poor game against Bromley, but not his best game. But lovely assist there for Sheriff. Lovely taken goal as well from the boy. And yeah, he's proved me right today by scoring in the first 5 minutes. What a lovely start to this match. Well, 15 minutes in, we are winning the match 1-0 still, but not much is happening. I have to tell the truth. Still only 2 shots in the game so far. Only that 1 shot on target, so not much is happening in this game. It's pretty dull, but if nothing else happens throughout the rest of the game, I'll be quite happy, to be honest with you, because we win the game 1-0, but this has been absolutely terrible. It's been like 35 minutes without a shot in this game. I think we're going to get one now, though. Will Morecambe's first shot in the game be a goal in the game? Hope not. Hilton with a corner is cleared, though. Only as far as Bennett. Back to Hilton. Now here's Wisdom. I believe that's Andre Wisdom, once of Liverpool, playing for Morecambe these days. Well, we've finally got another shot in the game. Not for us, though. And we've got another chance before half-time. Morecambe with a free kick, which has gone wide. It's gone for a goal kick. I was fearing the worst there. I thought it might be a penalty. But that is a pretty pathetic first half by both teams, it has to be said. We are winning the game, though, but if things continue the way they are, we don't create any chances. I do fear for us in this game. Put Roberts further forward at half-time there. Hopefully make a difference in terms of creating chances in the game. We shall see. And also put Mazzala attack on for Mundell as well. Just a slight tweak to the formation there. Whether it'll work or not is a different question, because it looks like nothing is working in this game, to be fair. Morecambe, well, dominating possession. Made a couple of changes at the 60-minute mark again. I brought off Mundell, brought on Trevitt, because Mundell's having a poor game today. And also, Beaumont Clark is having a very poor game as well. So brought on Lachlan Brook as well for him. Two switches there, same position. Hopefully they make a difference. We shall see. But anyway, as I say all this, we are still winning the game 1-0. So if things do stay the way they are, we have won the game. Albeit with quite a pathetic performance. But as I said, I don't really care too much as long as we win the game here. You know, I'm going to take off Araujo now. He's on a yellow card. Not playing too well as well. I'm going to put Carson on support as well, not attack. Actually, you know what? I'll put him on fullback support. We don't really need him bombing forward as much at this time of the game. 17 minutes to go. Probably mainly just about holding on to this 1-0 lead now, to be fair. It's been a quite poor game, but we could have 2 poor performances in the game, in this episode, and get 2 wins. I'm happy with that. When we play poor, we still win. And that is brilliant. Anyway, here's Ira with the ball. Can we get a second goal here late on? We only got our second chance of the game, but it's cleared. And then here come Morecambe on the counter-attack. We win the ball back. Here's Charters. The long ball forward. I think Sheriff might be offside there. But anyway, Hogarth, the keeper, catches it with ease there. 15 minutes to go. He boots it long. Mackay wins the header nicely though. Now here's Trevitt. A long punt forward. Sheriff's going to get there. Is he offside though? The whistle hasn't been blown, so he mustn't be. Anyway, here's Macquarie to Trevitt, who shoots. Oh, just over the bar. Only played a couple of games so far, Trevitt, so still seeking his first goal for the club. Less than 10 minutes to go. The second half has definitely been more lively than the first half. And we're starting to slowly get a footing in the game. A couple minutes to go though now. And we're still winning the game 1-0 though. Can we hold on again? Is that it? That's it. Get in. Another nice win. 1-0 away to Morecambe. 2 not very great performances in this episode. But we look like champions because even when things aren't going our way, we still managed to grind out a result. A 2-1 win at home to Bromley there. And a 1-0 away win to Morecambe with our first chance, well, our only real big chance of the game, being a goal in the 5th minute. So absolutely brilliant. Sheriff the match winner of today's game. It's 2 wins out of 2 in the episode. And we're still flying high at the top of the league. We remain 6 points clear of Warsaw at the top because they won today's game as well. Home to Stevenage 3-0. We're now 13 points clear of Wrexham in 4th place. 13 points clear, only 12 games in. That's a massive lead. It's very, very early stages, but even 4 losses in a row, and we're still guaranteed to be in automatic promotion places. So that's pretty crazy. Let's have a quick look at any insecure jobs. Any more? Oh, hold on. I think I found a couple of jobs to apply for here. Bolton and Luton. Teams are completely not on my radar. Bolton are currently sitting bottom of League One without a single win in the division yet. But clearly they're quite a big team. They're especially playing at championship level minimum, I'd say, Bolton. So it's a big club. Board culture, sign players under the age of 23 for the first team. Develop players using the club's youth system. 83k wage bill and great training facilities. You know what? I'm applying for the job. Let's put my name out there. Why not? And also Luton as well. A bit more ambitious this one, as it. Well, obviously Bolton are probably a bigger team than Luton, but Luton are currently sitting in the Championship, and Bolton are currently sitting in League One. So let's have a look at Luton's job advert as well. Oh, a lot more instructions than this one. Play possession football, play attacking football, make the most of set pieces, develop players, sign players under the age of 23, and supporters develop players using the club's youth system. But still, nothing too crazy there. Look at the massive difference in the wage bill between them and Bolton. I was quite surprised when I just saw that there. 250k a week for Luton. Isn't that quite high for Luton? Don't know, but anyway, I'm applying for the job anyway, but it looks like Bolton is much more realistic than Luton. It'll be a couple of weeks, well, probably a week or so before they get back to me properly anyway, so we'll be able to see it in this episode. Job security, precarious Richard Thomas at Tranmere. Other than that, there's not too much to look at right now, but let's see if one of those teams get back to me, Bolton or Luton. Bolton, bottom of the league. I have to think twice about taking the job if need be, because when you think about it, they're only effectively one place above us in the pyramid, so it's not much of a jump, is it? But it is Bolton and it is Dover, they're obviously a much bigger team. But anyway, that'll be a scenario for the next episode. Well, not one of these clubs in the next episode, and I did not get the job, did I? We shall see. But anyway, in terms of the next episode, in terms of Dover, if I'm still Dover manager, that is, I plan to bring you back for the games at the end of November. At home to Leyton Orient and away to Walsall. Hopefully, I might have a different job by then. We shall see. And if not, hopefully we're still unbeaten in the league. But anyway, guys, make sure you join me for the next episode nonetheless. And thank you very much for watching this video. Please remember that if you like the video, hit that like button for me. And also, if you're new around here, consider hitting that subscribe button as well. It really help me out, and it's much appreciated as well. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.